Welcome to Chaotically Nerdy, a podcast made by nerds for nerds. This podcast is made by adults, for adults, and for children with bad parents. Adult language will be used, and adult situations may arise. Listener discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Chaotically Nerdy. On this week's episode is me, Reno.
And me, Kafka, Hibino.
I wondered who you were going to say because I took Reno. I figured you were expecting me to take Kafka. And that's it. It's me and Jarrett, technically. Tyler and Jarrett. We're Ethanless because we
watched
Big Monster movie, Big Monster show again. Yeah. Kaiju number 8, season 2. We've talked about season 1 already. Mm-hmm. Ethan was here for that one. He kind of just sat there and called us idiots at the start, and then
he whinged and complained for a little bit,
which is kind of what he does.
Yeah, he's a good whinging.
he's a good whinging man.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about season 2. If you haven't watched season 2 or season 1, you can go watch those first on Crunchyroll, and then you can go listen to our podcast episode on season 1 to see if you agree with us, because we're probably going to have some pretty similar opinions.
Maybe.
But before you do that, you can go to the link in the description, and you can join our Discord. You can join our Patreon, where we have little behind-the-scenes content for paid, and for free, you get access to the scripts early.
This one might be on there.
This one is on there. I actually have this one scheduled to come out. I have to change the schedule now because we missed an episode with what we were recording. But I have it scheduled to come out the week before, so you can actually see those scripts a week before. That's how I'm going to start doing it.
All I'm saying is my scripts are funnier to me.
That's only because you think it's funny to not give me the scripts, so I can't put them on the fucking Patreon.
I mean, actually, they're funnier because they got jokes in them.
You
have jokes sometimes, but mine's more jokes.
Yeah, so I can't put. That's my problem. I have to put a joke of like what's actually happening in the show. I can't just put a joke of what I think about during the show, because then I get in the moment and I go, "Fuck, I can't remember what this means." And I don't know why my brain's that way. So, first note, did you watch the Mission Recon movie?
No.
Okay, I didn't either.
Well, I don't know.
It was, if you go on Crunchyroll, it's like in between, and it's literally called Mission Recon. It's a movie. It's a recap. That's all.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's just a recap.
Is that not also what episode 0?
No. Episode 0 is different.
What is that?
Episode 0 is not a recap. It's a fun little episode of like Reno's day off.
Okay, I didn't watch
And
that.
it's actually like all of their day off.
Oh, okay.
Like everybody has the day off. Kafka's not imprisoned yet.
Yeah.
And they all have their day off. They all go out doing their things. And Reno and somebody else end up seeing the vice captain. Mm-hmm. And they're like, well, what the fuck's he doing? And so then they go following him around, and they just meet everybody else basically throughout the day who all follows him, and they think that he's like some big gang leader because he meets with these mobster looking guys. And they like open the trunk, and I was like, that look good? And he's like, yeah, it looks good. And like they do a deal right there, and it comes to find out he's like going to a children's shelter to meet with kids and like take them toys. And so the whole like gang gets involved. It's a pretty neat little thing to watch. Now, new notable voice actors. There's not a lot. We
talked about one already.
We did talk about one on the last episode of Apothecary Diaries. And now I can't remember her name.
Emmy Lowe.
Emmy Lowe, yeah. She played
Ren.
Yeah, Ren, who is a platoon leader of the higher one that I was thinking of, but I can't remember his name now.
Oh, I'm terrible
with the name. Captain.
You can't ask me anybody's name in this except for Kafka Hibino. I don't know why that one sticks in my brain, but it did.
It does stick, that's for sure. But the names they're very out there. I don't want to say they're out there. They're just like, to me, they're not memorable names.
They're not memorable names to me.
But hang on, I have to find this, otherwise it's going to bother me too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's literally going to drive me in a wall.
Do.
Exactly. That is the sound that is going on in my head. Throwing me off, though. Gin Narumi.
Gin.
Narumi is what his actual, like, that's what they call him the whole time is Narumi. I've heard him in other things. He's in Solo Leveling, which is K. He also plays Senku in Dr. Stone, like in that series, which I believe is where I've heard him the most. He also is in My Hero Academia. He's Sun Eater.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that I was like, you'll know it.
Okay.
But yeah.
I don't know that I would recognize it, but I haven't seen Sun Eater in about a season.
Yeah. Fair.
Because he gets his shit pushed in.
But that's really the only two new notable voice actors. There's not a whole lot. So we start off with Kafka having a flashback. He is looking, he's a kid again. Mm-hmm. And he's talking to Mina Ashido.
Yeah.
That's not her name. Is Ashido her last name? That's not. That's from My Hero Academia.
I was like, that's another character.
But it is, Mina is the name.
Mina Ashido
See what I mean?
is
there's too many fucking names that are so similar and all the, she's Pinky.
Oh, is that Pinky? Okay.
Yeah.
I can never remember if it's Pinky
I'm
or Visible.
fairly sure that's Pinky.
That's not important. You don't need to look that up.
No, I absolutely, it's important now. Yeah, it's Pinky. Fucking.
When you said it, it sounded right, but I'm like,
it sounded right because it's a name you know.
Yeah.
But he has a flashback of him and Mina, and then all of a sudden he's fighting the Defense Force.
Yeah.
Trying to kill them, essentially. Then as we're cutting through, I guess the best way to start this episode is to mention that Kafka, as Kaiju number 8, has been imprisoned by
his own dumbass actions from season 1.
Yes.
Not dumb, but
yes.
He self-sacrificed.
The 3rd division is being rebuilt because Kafka's dumbass actions kind of destroyed the entirety of the 3rd division.
He saved the world, or at least Japan, but in that also destroyed the 3rd division.
Yes. And so it has to be rebuilt. So what happens? All the 3rd division rookies get shipped off somewhere. Actually, all the 3rd division in general. But we only get to see the rookies because that's all we care about.
We just follow the rookies pretty much, and then the captain.
They get shipped off. And so we get to see... What the fuck is that girl's name?
The blonde one?
Yes. I can't.
Does it
Kikaru. Shinomiya.
Shinomiya.
That's also the thing. They half the time they will call them by their first name, and half the time they will call them by their last name.
That's because it's like a military thing.
I understand that. Yeah. Pick one. Whole fucking show. Pick one. I don't care. But we see Shinomiya. She goes to the 1st division, which is the strongest division.
Yeah.
And we get to see the captain of the 1st division. She busts in. No, she doesn't bust in. His vice captain brings her to him and opens the door, and he's just fucking curled up under the sleeping bag playing a video game like a fucking nerd.
He's like, leave me alone.
He really is. And he's like, I thought I told you not to bust in my room. And the vice captain's just like, I thought I told you to clean up your fucking room.
Clean your room, bitch.
And he is like a probably 20-year-old, maybe. He's young. He's supposed to be young.
But he's super powerful.
He is super powerful. And then we get to see the 1st division in action. And, of course, the first kaiju of the season, fucking Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Which is also where we get to see Narumi's not true power, but we get to see his power, where he takes out Godzilla in
we get a peek.
One fell swoop.
And rains blood everywhere.
Yeah, he does. But doesn't get any on him.
He's going too fast. Nope.
No, there's a problem there.
Nope.
There's a problem there. We're just not going to talk about it.
Magic bullshit.
I had a concern with this season.
Sure. What is your concern?
Beforehand, this is how I thought the season was going to go. I thought the season was going to go, we're going to see the other characters, and Kafka is going to be in prison the entire season, and we're going to see the other characters grow.
Yeah, we did that for 2 episodes.
Well, we do that for more than 2 episodes because we have a whole Reno arc.
But he's not in prison. My thing. He's not in prison.
He's out and everything like that. But it is more about the other characters this season.
Basically, we have to power up the rest of the characters to Kaiju number 8's level.
Yes.
To make them relevant.
And realistically, they're not Kaiju number 8's level.
Well,
Narumi, yes.
I think they get close enough.
They get closer.
They get close enough where they can fight with him.
Yes.
And not get their shit pushed in.
But the other side of that is Kafka's not anywhere near full power for that.
That's true. His current power level that we know of.
Yes. So I put, one of my notes was, at least we didn't have to wait long for Kafka to return, because I think it was the second episode that they're like, you're going to fight with the first division. Like, okay.
He's basically on work release.
Yes. And then we get a whole training arc where he's having to fucking run the whole time. And he's out of breath.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it shows him literally working out in the room.
Yeah.
Which I guess can't do cardio in there.
Maybe. Not effective cardio, probably.
Yeah. And not too long after Kafka gets to come back and do some training and everything like that, we get to go to Jeju Island from Solo Leveling.
It's very similar.
Because there's a bunch of fucking ants that show up. Kaiju ants.
Yeah.
Which I guess they just showed that, and did they not have that fight? Did they have that fight? Where they killed all the ants?
The ants was later. That's the end of the season.
No.
Yes?
No, because I do this shit linear. The ants showed up.
Is that not where number 9 is that? Did they show 9? I don't know.
It had to be above. Maybe they were just killing them?
I'd have forgotten.
No, okay, never mind. I know where I'm at. I just thought I'm out of chronological order on my own brain for the way the show happened. So the ants show up. Kafka gets out there. Number 9 is out there with the ants. Kafka's out there trying to fight, and he can't get his shit to work.
Yeah, he can't. He has ED.
Yeah, essentially.
His performance anxiety.
Or maybe the ants come out, and we see that first. Yeah, the ants come out. They go to tell. Yeah. Shinomiya is going to tell the captain something to that effect. Something about whatever she has to tell him. Opens up the door, and there's just fucking loads of Yamazon boxes.
Yeah.
Which I think was a great joke.
Yamazon.
And he starts begging her for money.
Yeah.
Essentially.
He's like, Shinomiya, give me money.
That's exactly how it sounds, too, is the bad thing.
He's like, I'm your superior, and you should just give me money.
Yeah, then they get the note about... Yeah,
that's what he does.
Fair. Then they go out to start killing ants. This is before Kaiju number 9 shows up.
Yeah. Because at some point, I think it's when he's training, they find out that Kafka, he can't use... Or they don't want him using his Kaiju number 8 powers because he's getting stuck.
No, that's after all of this.
Is it after
Yeah,
this?
It's after all of this.
I thought it was when he was doing his little training arc. They were like,
no.
He transformed. They're like, your hand is stuck.
Yeah, that's after all of this. So he, Narumi goes out and he kills an ant and saves a little kid. The little kid's like super hyped to see Narumi. Yeah. He's like, fuck yeah, number 1 leader. Woo. And Narumi's response is basically just like, I won't get on to you for being out in the streets if you take your mom's phone and post about how cool I am.
Yeah, because he's in competition with
the vice captain of the 3rd division.
Is it? I thought it was. He is in the, but I thought that was with the captain of 3rd division.
With Mina?
Yeah.
Oh, you know why I thought it was Mina Ashido?
Because it's Mina something.
It's Mina Ashiro.
Oh, that's really close.
Yeah.
You were close. Yeah, I thought he was like.
It may be Mina.
Because she killed that, or is that later? When she killed something, one of the ants or some other kaiju, and he's like, he got real like salty about it.
She kills other kaiju later.
I thought she, yeah.
There's a point where like they're all out fighting.
Yeah,
some big ass kaiju, but Hoshina, Vice Captain Hoshina, is one who specifically has some shit talk moments with
because he's
Narumi, because they all went to like Mina, Hoshina, and Narumi all went to school together, went to the training program. Either way, Kafka's out there. He's having a fight, and he starts to go Super Saiyan to turn into a kaiju. Because I don't know if you noticed that or not. Like the first season, he didn't scream to turn into a kaiju. He literally did this Super Saiyan stance where he like widened it and was screaming.
I don't remember him not doing it, but yeah.
I remember him specifically not doing it because I remember he just like transformed. He didn't do much about it. And then he failed because he starts failing. That's when number 9 shows up because he senses kaiju number 8 and he shows up there. Yeah. But actually there's 2 of them. He also shows up where Narumi's at.
Because he senses.
No, he doesn't.
No, why is he there?
He has the plot to take number 2's weapon.
Yes.
And he's essentially looking.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. And he knows that the other ones are, like, the ants are dying because he's connected to them. So he shows up there because they're dying at an alarming rate.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Yeah. I also have a note on here about awful subtitles.
Was this when the Crunchyroll did their subtitle changes?
I don't fucking know, but they're god awful on this season. Like, I almost turned them off. They were that bad.
Just like not matching up with what was said. Like
at one point, Kaiju number 9 was talking, and there was a subtitle that had the name.
Yeah.
Like, you know how to put the name in the boxes?
Correct.
It said Kafka number 9.
I think I did see that, but I just kind of thought that was just like.
Well, it was like, there was all kinds of things. It was like Kafka number 9 was one of just the mix-ups, and there was a lot of them that they would be talking, and it would do part of the sentence, and it would just skip the rest of it. And that fucking pissed me off.
I do know I've seen a lot of people complaining about whatever they went to
whatever
AI
they've done
or something, and it fucked it up.
It has,
real bad.
This season specifically, which this is like
not
Crunchyroll.
on this show. I've people complaining about Crunchyroll subtitles in general, not just this show. But
I haven't ran into it too much with Crunchyroll. This is the first show that I was like, "What the fuck did they do?"
Yeah,
because it was so bad. Now, granted, I've been watching My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
like the newest season.
I have not had my subtitles on for that.
I have my subtitles on.
It's fine.
It's not working. There are no subtitles.
Oh, maybe mine is on and it's not.
Mine is set to automatically be on every single show, and I even went in and like turned it off, turned it back on, whole thing, no subtitles.
Weird.
Yeah, I think it's just that bad. I think they're getting that much backlash. They're like, let's fix it.
Okay,
and we'll go from there. And then
Naru having future sight.
No,
that's one too many.
The score of the mom flashback. So.
Shinamiya's mom. Yeah.
Yes, that had like a score behind it, and it was a sad moment anyway.
Yeah.
Where we get to see that her mom was also in the Defense Force, and
we knew that already.
We had a general idea. We knew that she was Defense Force. I don't think we knew that she had a numbered weapon. We might have, but I don't remember it.
We just got to see how she died. It was like her backstory of like her with her husband, and like there's just like a lot more family moments, but I feel like we got to actually
know that she died by number 6.
Yeah.
But that score behind it made me like sad for Shinamiya. Then we have Narumi having future sight. He gets he has the power of number 1, who could see in the future, which is also kind of depressing because it's like, that's the first one that died then. Like one of the biggest ones that died first. And it could see and it still died.
But doesn't it just it's like it helps it hit?
So what it does, and I remember this specifically because I was like, well, that's kind of neat.
Because it's not really like completely future sight.
It's not future sight. Like you can't see what's happening. What it allows them to do is see the electrical impulses in the body to know, like, your body sends an electrical impulse to raise your hand. Yeah. It sees that impulse happening before it actually happens, so you can see that it's going to raise its hand.
Makes no goddamn sense. But
yeah, I agree with that. I don't care. You think the fucking kaiju... You think I'm here for shit that makes sense in the kaiju show?
No, but it would be nice if it did.
I agree, but we're in a kaiju show. It doesn't make sense to start with.
Peeing out the hand, that makes sense.
No! Peed out his nipples.
All right, yeah, that's fucking scary movie.
He peed out his hand, too, I think.
Did he? I
don't remember, to be honest.
I do remember peeing out his nipples.
And then we get to see number 9 going after the director Shinomiya. And that's the first point where I was like, is this really what number 9 looks like? Have we just been seeing clones the whole time? Because that's where both of the other two had already died.
Yeah.
And that's where we find out, like, this wasn't really number 9. So it's never really said, like, that's his true form.
Because he can, like, shapeshift, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, you have no way of really knowing. But because it adds, once he gets... So we get to see this awesome fight between Director Shinomiya using the number 2 weapon against number 9.
Yeah.
Who fucking should have died, like, 5 minutes earlier than what he did.
Yeah.
They talk about that. They're like, if you use that much power output, you only have 1 hit. And then he hits him, and then he hits him like 4 more times.
Bro, he just got the power almighty in him. He just goes further beyond.
He really does. They just push plus ultra.
Yes, it just goes further.
And then they get to... he ends up winning the fight. Number 9 wins the fight and takes over. Narumi and Kafka and Shinomiya are all trying to rush to get there.
And they fail.
No, they get there.
No, they get there.
They get there and they're beating him.
Kind
No.
of.
They are winning that fucking fight until number 9 goes, oh yeah, I could have done this at the start of the fight, and goes to shoot at Shinomiya.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like,
It's Shinomiya and the guy that was helping the director.
Yeah.
And
the defenseless normies.
Yeah. And so they have to stop and go save him. And he makes a comment about, like, yeah, you always have to help the helpless.
Yeah. Like, you're so weird, number 8.
Yes. And then number 9 makes a comment of, the next time you see me, it will be the era of Kaiju, which is kind of the end of the season.
The end of this season is the
end of this season, yes.
Kind of.
Now he's also upgraded. He can fly around.
He can fly around. He has,
he has the power of number 2 as well. He can also, which now, I don't remember, did he have to absorb somebody first to turn into him? I think so.
Maybe.
Either way, he can turn into the director, because he does that with fucking Kikaru. Shinomiya turns into Director Shinomiya. And this is where we see, after Kafka has turned back, we see his hand. Because I put hand damage, because I thought he just hurt himself. But realistically, it's where he's turning into Kaiju number 8.
He's stuck.
He gets to then go on a day of rest.
Yeah.
Because they're like, hey.
Well, everybody else got one in the episode 0, apparently. So he got his own.
He got one. He was on rest whenever that happens. He just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Now he gets to go somewhere.
True. But basically, they tell him to go get your affairs in order, because if you want to keep fighting with us, you're probably going to die because you're not that good of a fight, or you're going to turn into a kaiju and we're going to have to kill you. So you're going to die either way.
I think it's more the second one.
No, it's both. They pretty much tell him, like, you can either fight with us as a human, or you can fight with us as a kaiju and probably turn into one. He goes and visits his old cleanup crew.
Yeah.
He gets super excited about the fucking chainsaw.
He's like, oh, this is the newest model.
Yeah, he's like, this is the newest model. And the one guy's like, yeah, but it's so big, you can't use it to cut around the soft pieces. And then he just, like, fucking cuts around this.
Like,
he does
like
it
it's
perfectly. And they're like,
knife.
what the fuck? And they're like, oh, yeah, Kafka was our number 1.
Yeah.
They were just talking shit about it the whole time. And then the vice captain goes to see number 10 because they have number 10 stuck in a tank. And they're going to question him about number 9.
Yep.
And number 10 is Goku now.
Pretty much.
Because he's just like, I want to fight. Fight with me. Fight.
Yeah. And if you do that, I'll just tell you everything.
It's exactly what it was. He's like, if you fight with me, which I took that as he wanted to fight Hoshina again.
No, I knew what they meant, because they had talked about wanted to turn him into weapons.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah. I thought they might have to fight him to get him to become a weapon, like kill it. Like,
yeah, no, but all they had to do was tell him they would fight with him, and he was like, yeah, I'll be a weapon.
I'll be a weapon. Whatever. Fuck it. Who gives a shit?
True. And then Narumi has a mobster moment, and he got punched with words. So the mobster moment is Hoshina shows up at the base at the First Division's base, and Army has like thugs with him. He's got a fucking toothpick in his mouth. He's like, "What you doing on my turf, boy?"
Oh yeah,
And they have a whole fucking conversation. And then Ocean is like, "Oh yeah, don't you remember when I beat you at this?" And like it hits him with words and knocks him down. Like he actually gets hit. It was just fucking silly, and I loved it. And he gets punched with like 3 or 4 different things. I think they mentioned something about
Mina. I thought
Mina. Yeah, because they talk about he beat Hoshina at like everything else, and then Hoshin is like, except for long range shooting, because Captain Mina won that, and like it knocks him down again. And then of course Yuji Itadori, which is Rino Ichikawa, he gets the number 6 suit, which is at this point I think they say the strongest kaiju. The strongest numbered kaiju they went up against. They say that because
was stronger, but maybe not.
No, they say that 6 was the strongest.
That's why she died. Yeah,
yeah, and it's also why no one's been compatible with the number 6 suit. And then we get to watch his first trial with it because they have a kaiju that comes out every 5 years apparently. Yeah, it's a T-Rex. Or not? No, it's a dinosaur of some sort, is what it looks like. That comes out every 5 or so years. So we get to watch his first trial, which is fucking awesome. Like it's a badass couple episodes, and we get to see his buddy Iharu's. Yeah, his battle with depression essentially, because he was like, he did the thing that high school athletes do. Yeah, where they're like Division I athletes, and then they go to college. And they're like bench player Division I athletes, and they're like, I just suck now.
Yeah, I was the star point guard of my school, and now I'm the 4th-string point guard on the D3 college team.
Yeah, which is essentially what
you're like. Oh, I went shit.
Is basically that's what happens with his. Then Vice Captain Hoshina gets to meet with Kafka. Yep, and Hoshina scares him. Like, knocks it down on the ground and like makes him think he's gonna die, essentially. And then he kind of laughs it off and he's like, "Yeah, you hid your identity from me, so I made you shit your pants. We're even."
Not sure that math checks out, but okay.
It does to him apparently. And then Hoshina and Kafka have a little sparring match at a place where all the dead people go. Yeah, allegedly.
This is where we learn about like the history of kaiju in Japan.
In Japan in general.
What the fuck's the thing called? There's like the super kaiju. There's like, they talk about it, like there was like this ancient kaiju that came out. I forgot what his name was. It's something kaiju or something like that. It's just like the Hien kaiju or something like that, or
maybe. I
don't know.
I don't want to lie to you and tell you one way or the other. I was trying to look it up real fast, but it wasn't working out the way I wanted it to. Because this is just telling me about kaiju in general. And I've watched the show, so I know that.
I can find it.
There's also a weird figure that pops up while they're sparring. And I'm not 100% sure what that is. Like, I haven't seen... Have you seen anything on that?
I think so. Maybe.
I don't remember anything being talked about in this season.
Maybe not. I don't know.
But I'd have to look that up to know for sure. Kafka gets his phone back not too long after the sparring match. Shinomiya gives him his phone back, and he's sitting there debating on if he should text anybody, if he should call, if it's too late, all this stuff. And he gets a call from Reno, who's in the hospital after overusing his suit. Yeah. He gets a call from Reno and is like, "Oh no, I can't answer this," and then goes to answer it after he changes his mind and hangs up on him. Yeah. As he's debating.
Like this whole time, Kafka thought the rest of the team hated him.
Yeah. And that's the thing. He turns his phone on and he gets message after message after message.
And it's been like weeks.
I think it's been a month. I think, but I could be wrong on that.
They probably thought you were fucking dead.
Yeah, more than likely. And he hangs up on Reno and he's like stressing out about Reno, hanging up on Reno. Iharu calls him very soon after, and he answers, and it's fucking Reno on Iharu's phone.
Like, oh, you answer
and
his.
He's like,
his
oh,
phone.
you'll answer his, you motherfucker, like really
cool,
bitching at him.
boss.
Yeah, and then they're talking, and at one point, Kafka's like, "Yeah, I'm the biggest idiot ever," and Reno's line was just, "I figured that out during the entrance exam,"
Yeah.
which was great. Then we get to see that there were 14 different kaiju, which I don't know if there's actually 14 kaiju. I think it's just, I put 14 kaiju's training, but that's not true. It's 5 extra. No, I think it's supposed to be 4 kaiju's training.
Yeah, there's 11, 12, 13, and 14, but
I thought it went to 15.
15. I thought there were 5.
Maybe it's 5. Maybe I meant to put 15 and typed in 14. That's a very good possibility. And they're out training,
Yeah.
essentially, because they're not hurting people. They're just fucking doing things.
Yeah. I thought they were just trying to like more like draw them out, like draw the.
It seems like that, but they're not really doing.
Or more that they're trying to draw number 8 out
It's very possible.
for number 9 to absorb him, or
But that's what I mean. Like, they're
whatever's gonna
not
do.
harming anything. They just show up and exist out there for a little bit. Like, until a little bit later. And then it also, you get to see the, I wrote down little girl kaiju. It's number 15.
Yeah.
Who looks like fucking emo Shinomiya.
yeah,
Then we have the Cataclysm event, which is where those fucking kaiju come back
Yeah.
and start fucking shit up, which will actually make the rest of them show up. And we get to see Shinomiya take over the number 4 suit.
Yeah.
Now, this is a point that I thought of around this time, maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
She's compatible. She should be compatible with number 4 and number 2.
that's what you would think. Yeah,
You'd think, because it's like, it has to do with your cells and whatnot.
yeah,
So realistically, they kill number 9 and get number 2 back. Maybe she gets both.
I don't think number 2 doesn't really fit her.
No, it doesn't fit
Fighting
her style.
style,
Not
but-
at all.
She could, I guess, if she wanted to.
Put it on her feet.
Oh yeah, fucking
Fast kicks.
yeah,
That'd be brutal.
power kick.
It would be. And then we get to see the number 10 suit.
By God, might be my favorite part of the season.
I think it's my favorite part of the season too, but also I think it's so funny that it's like one of those things, you have to be a good fit for a numbered suit.
Yeah.
Like, your cells have to match, you have to be all this shit. And it's just like, no, number 10 wants you, so that's who you get.
Yeah, he makes him compatible.
It really does. And
You are the most compatible with me, so I will choose
he was
you.
essentially like, we're the same.
Yeah, we are
That's the
same.
way he talked about it. And that suit itself, it's the first sentient kaiju that
Yeah.
they've made into a weapon. It spends the whole time shit talking Hoshina,
Yes,
and Hoshina spends the whole time shit talking it.
like, you stupid kaiju. I'm the one that gets
Yeah, and they're just fucking going against each other left
because
and
they're
right.
like, yeah.
Like, Hoshina is a like dodge and then go in attack,
and
and
he's
number 10
like-
is a fucking full force.
direct to the point. I'm gonna fight you head on.
At one point, they fight one of them, they kill one, and he's like, if 1 was easy, 2 should be 2. And he goes to fight 2 at a time. And it's just like, what the fuck?
He's like, I want a challenge.
Yeah. And he's like, no, pull back. And they get stuck half the time because they can't move against each other.
Yeah.
And then we get to see Captain Mina. She just keeps getting bigger fucking guns.
Yeah.
Like, that one was gigantic.
Yeah. She just fucking marking fools too,
From,
just a mile away.
yeah. But that gun it'll work, I think. But it definitely has issues because she only had 5 shots before barrel damage was imminent or some shit
Yeah.
like that. But it is fun to see her gigantic guns. And then we get to see that those numbered kaiju were placed in very specific positions
Yeah.
because they were planned by number 9 to take out each numbered kaiju showed up at the right spot to take out the right person.
Yeah. Because he's a mastermind genius or some shit.
Yeah. He's a very good planner,
Yeah.
apparently. I can't remember who Kafka shows up at the end to fight. I think he's fought somebody already.
No, it's God damn it. Is it not Mao Mao? Her voice actor, Ren?
Yeah. She's fighting. She's struggling against a numbered kaiju.
Yeah, and
because that's the thing. That numbered kaiju showed up at that particular place
to fight him. No, not him.
To fight that company. And I think Mina was part of who was helping that. Yeah. But because of the way that kaiju worked, she couldn't help.
Yeah. And this is the part where they're telling him you cannot transform until like it is the time. And the season ends with him being like, ah.
Yeah, it ends with him transforming, and the last words of the season is Kaiju number 8 deploying.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the season. And I wish this is one of those shows, and I don't know that I felt this much. Like, I felt like I wanted more from season 1. Uh-huh. This is the one that I felt disappointed with the ending.
Yeah.
Like,
sure.
I feel disappointing knowing I have to wait. Because I don't feel like enough happened during the season.
It felt like a filler
to
season.
Satisfy me. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It felt like a bit of a filler season, to be honest. Like, cool fights and everything, but I'm like, I need a little bit more.
I agree. So, on to the ratings. IMDb, lowest. I don't want to count this episode. So, the episode 0.
Yeah, the
Hoshina's Day Off is a 6.6. Understandable. I don't even know if it's canon. Like,
who knows?
It's just bullshit.
It's there.
So, other than that, the next lowest episode is.
My guess, I haven't looked at it. My guess would be when he goes to the retrieval team, to the cleanup crew. No?
It's number 8. Number 8 is rated as 7.4.
Which one's that?
And that is when Hoshina takes him to learn how to fight without kaiju powers.
Okay, the shrine.
Yep.
Okay.
Takes him there. Now,
I found out what that name was. It was the Dai Kaiju of the Meireki era.
Okay. So it's just a particular Dai Kaiju.
It's an important kaiju.
No.
Yeah. I meant it's important for later.
Oh, okay.
It's a plot point later.
Gotcha. So that's the lowest, is that 7.4. The highest of this season is episode 4, which is a 9.2.
Is that where he fights?
That is where director
9?
Shinomiya fights number 9, because it's literally the man called Isao Shinomiya.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's probably it's the best fight of the season, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, because there's not many real fights in it.
Yeah, a lot of them are like quick.
It's like training fights or like quick one hitters or like something like that. Like there's a lot of like Narumi kills things in one hit and shit like that.
Yeah.
And Shinomiya does too. Like they do.
Yeah, they're so fast and they hit so hard that they're killing them before. And I mean, Reno does too on like the little side kaiju that are out there whenever he's doing his training. It's really just the big one that's making him struggle.
Yeah.
This is 100% tomato meter.
1 review?
5.
Oh, damn. I figured it.
There is no popcorn meter because there's fewer than 50 ratings. So can't even tell you how good that one is. But guess what?
We can tell you.
We can. Mm-hmm. You're first, bud.
I famously liked season 1 of Kaiju number 8 more than season 1 of Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
And you and Ethan made fun of me. You're like, how? I have now flipped where I liked season 2 of Solo Leveling much more than season 2 of Kaiju number 8. I give this an 8 1/4.
So I can agree with the liking season 2 of that more than liking season 2 of this, because I did not really.
I thought it was funny because I'm pretty sure I just flipped the ratings.
That it's
exactly.
That's great.
It was just funny. That's an interesting coincidence.
I'm gonna give it an 8.2.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Like, it
ends in a weird spot where it like leaves you blue balled, where you're like,
yeah,
it feels like we're finally getting ready to do something, and then it's like, nope, next season,
credits.
bitch.
Yeah. And like, here's the thing: if we got shows now, granted, Kaiju number 8 was a quick turnaround.
It's pretty fast.
Like that was fast.
Like last year and then this year, like a 1 year turnaround, or maybe 18 months, but I don't think it was.
So season 1 came out April 13th, 2024.
Yeah, so that was probably about.
It's a little over a year.
Yeah, so like
July 5th, 2025 was
like 15 months.
That was the Hoshina's Day Off episode. July 19th was the actual first episode. Actually, it looks like they came out like every 2 weeks. I think. That don't line up, does it?
It may have been like a release schedule thing.
19th to the 26th.
That's right.
That's a week. Yeah.
That's a week.
Okay.
So about 15 months. So if we get season 3 at the end of... No, it'd have to be
It'd be the end of 2027, roughly.
Yeah. No.
2026.
End of 26, beginning of 27.
That's how it would...
That's not terrible.
That's not terrible.
It's better than like some animes.
But whenever you leave somebody that blue-balled...
Yeah.
Are they going to want to... Like, there's people that will drop a show over
That's
that
true.
shit.
They will be like, nope, fuck you. You left me hanging.
Yeah. They'll be like, you left me hanging. I don't care what happens next. Now, me, I'm not that way. I'm finding out what the fuck happens next.
Also, to be fair, this is not a long anime or long manga.
It's not?
No, we're probably already... I don't want to say... We're probably not quite halfway, but we are pretty close. I'd say like 40, 45%.
Which, like...
I'll be honest, there's not a whole... Like, they fight number 9,
Yeah.
and then there's like a little thing after... Like another like smaller arc after that, and then it's done. But like the number 9 arc does take like a while.
So...
It'll probably take all of season 3, maybe part of season 4, and then I would assume that it would be over at season 4.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a 4 in a movie or something.
So here's my... It's only 16 volumes.
I'd say it's not a very long manga.
Here's my thing. If it's not a very long manga...
Just pump it out.
I would be more okay with more episodes, less seasons.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Like,
it would just take longer to make, but it'd probably be like every 2 years.
I'm
like
fine with that.
We could have like 2 seasons over like 4 or 5 years.
Had I had season 1 and 2 combined,
Yeah.
I don't think I would have been as upset about the ending.
No.
Because whenever you watch, what's 20 divided by 8? Or times 8?
20 times 8?
20 minutes times 8. It's an hour per 3 episodes. So 2 and 2/3 of an hour. Or yeah. When you spend 3 hours watching a show, just to be blue-balled by it and be like, it's not as fun. But all right,
I will agree.
That I think will wrap up anything unless you got anything particular you want to say about it.
No.
Okay.
I think I got it all.
We appreciate you guys listening, and we hope to catch you on the next one.
Deuce.
Bye.